Welcome to Elevated Women, the podcast where energetics meets strategy and wealth becomes who you are. I'm your host, Myra Swan Kotze, subconscious reprogramming master, energetics mentor, multi-seven-figure coach, and Brain's 500 global honoree for my work in conscious business leadership. This space is your portal, a frequency upgrade for the woman who's done shrinking and ready to claim everything she came for. Let's melt the old patterns, rewire your money story, and build a wildly aligned business from your highest self. This is your next evolution. Let's begin. Welcome back to Elevated Women. Take a breath with me. Hold it and release. Good. Feel your body. Feel your field. Feel the truth of this moment. Because today's episode is not just a teaching, it's a transmission. If I could whisper one thing into the heart of every woman building her empire, navigating her edge, holding the vision, it would be this: your energy comes first, always. There, I whispered it. And if you didn't hear it, I'll repeat it. Your energy comes first, always. Before the strategy, before the numbers, before the funnel, before the emails, before the social media posts, before the clients, before the proof. Your frequency sets the tone every single time. Let's get real for a minute. Most women enter this business space conditioned to do, to perform, to prove, to achieve. Masculine energy only. And I'll get to those of you that has already built a successful business and hit that wall a little later, so keep listening. Here are the questions that you ask most of the time. What do I need to get those next clients? What should I post to get engagement? That question of the algorithm is always against me. What's the best strategy to hit my next income goal? Should I run ads? Should I have funnels? Should I have a website? All of those questions come when you are brand new. And while those are very valid questions, if you're asking them from a dysregulated state, from urgency, from unworthiness, from the depths of not enough, your business will mirror that back to you. That's the real trap. So I want to offer you a different paradigm, a feminine paradigm, one that doesn't collapse into hustle, but rises in devotion. In previous episodes, you've heard me talk about masculine and feminine energy. And yeah, I know, you've heard it and you're sick of it. But it's time that you actually start thinking about this, because this is where everything happens. Your feminine and masculine energy needs to be married, needs to be in complete alignment and in complete balance for everything in your business to just move in flow. For those clients to come in, for those programs to just pop out of you, for those posts to go viral, for your clients to hear you, the real woman you are, you need to start thinking about this feminine paradigm. One that doesn't collapse in hustle, but rises in devotion. Again, think about it. What if your first questions were, what energy do I choose to hold in my business? What energy do I choose to hold today? Ask that question every morning. What version of me is creating this content? What frequency is this offer infused with? This is where everything shifts. Because aligned energy creates aligned results. And that's where your magnetism lives. Let's do some real talk here on energy plus results. Let me pull back the curtain on my own journey. In episode 1, I shared the moment I decided to go all in with energetics, when my elevated woman actually was reborn. I've had many of those moments, as you know. And I'm not ashamed to share them here. I share them in this podcast because I want you to hear them and feel them and take them in to your frequency. It happens. We are human. In episode 1, I shared the moment I decided to go all in with energetics. One of those moments where the beginning of my elevated woman and her rebirth started. I've had many of those moments, as you can remember from episode 1. And if you haven't listened to it yet, go listen to it. It gives you an idea of where I've been and how the rebirth of my elevated woman took place. When I got certified and started weaving it deeply into everything I do, these energetics, it was important to me. I needed it. But here's what I didn't tell you yet. That wasn't the beginning. I had been practicing energy work unconsciously for years. My version of alignment, even though I never really got it. There was a version of it somewhere in my life and in my business. My version of recalibration. Long before I had the words for it, long before it was a thing. The woman in me remembered there is a thing like that. She longed for it. She wanted it fully. She wanted to embody it completely. And yet, I still had launches that flopped. One-on-one spaces that didn't fill. Even small offers that wouldn't sell. Can you believe that? No matter how perfectly I followed the steps. Because I was doing it from the surface and from masculine energy. I was leading with strategy, not from feminine energy. And even when I thought I was energetically aligned, which we all now know wasn't really the truth, I was only following it to a level of awareness I had access to at the time. Getting certified didn't get me power or give me power. It gave me depth. It helped me see where I was still bypassing, still proving, still gripping, still needed to heal. How I needed to start trusting and believing. and how to really, really get into that energetic field that makes me attractive, that runs my life from a point of ultimate flow. But you don't need a certification for energetics to work for you. You don't need to be trained to start living and leading this way. All you need is intention, self-awareness, and a willingness to come back to yourself before you chase the results. A willingness to trust yourself. A willingness to trust your programs. A willingness to trust your pricing. A willingness to trust the process. A willingness to put energy first. That's why this podcast exists. That's why I bring you into these conversations. You can come deeper with me right here every week inside Elevated Women. Or when you're ready to embody this frequency in a bigger way, you can step inside one of my programs. There's a portal waiting for you, and it changes everything. But let me also speak to you. I told you I'm going to get to you. If you're the woman who's already made money, you've built the thing, you've proven you can do it, you've had high cash months, the viral content, the sold-out launches. Now you've hit a wall. Not because you're doing something wrong, not because you're all of a sudden broke, but because your soul is done with the old way, just like mine was. And your soul doesn't have to nearly die like mine had to for you to rebirth your elevated woman, to bring your energy into your sphere and really hold it. You've outgrown your past identity. You're being initiated into your next level of truth, not through more doing, but through deeper being. This is where most women try to double down on strategy, buy the next program, try and figure out what's going on with my launch. My launch is a flop. I need another plan. You don't. You don't even need ads or other content. You need a frequency upgrade, a new energetic blueprint, a return to your center, a reminder of your power, uncaged, unfiltered, unapologetic. You already know how to make money, but now it's about making it in a way that feels like home, that honors your body, that expands your nervous system instead of frying it, that turns your business into a sacred self-sourced empire. You don't need to push more. You just need to trust deeper. So what does it really mean to put your energy first? Let's have a look. It means your morning begins with you, not in your inbox, not on Instagram, not on Facebook. It means you move your body before you write your sales page. It means you regulate your nervous system before making bold decisions. It means you sell from service, not survival. It means you build your business from your truth, not the template someone else handed you. Your energy is not extra. It's not a bonus. It's not luxury. It is the container. It holds your message. It infuses your brand. It shapes your voice. It calibrates your offers. It makes the sales. It gives your clients what they want. And it coaches your clients with love and devotion. Please don't understand me wrong. Not from a place of overgiving. Never from a place of overgiving. You can follow every strategy on the internet, but if your energy says, I'm not ready, this won't work for me, I hope they like me, this needs to work because I have to make money, your audience feels that. Am I good enough? Can I do this? Your audience feels that. This is the work that no one sees, but it's the only thing that truly shifts results. This is why all my work begins here. It's why quantum wealth frequency creates quantum shifts. Why money alchemy activates women on a cellular level. Why Limitless Queen makes you truly limitless. Because business isn't about how loud you are. It's about how deeply you anchored. It's about how fiercely you're willing to trust yourself. So here's your invitation. Take inventory. Check your field. What's the energy behind your actions today? Are you launching from love, an energetic overflow, or from lack? Are you selling from power or proving? Are you creating from overflow or obligation? Here's the thing. You can always pause. You can always choose again. You can always even burn it down and start again. Or you can just choose to start living in energetic overflow and full alignment with everything in your life and in your business. You can always return to her, the woman who doesn't chase, doesn't shrink, doesn't censor. This is the elevated woman, and she walks first in frequency. If this episode landed in your body today, share it with another woman who leads with heart. DM me the word overflow on Instagram or Facebook, so I know you're in the frequency with me. And if your soul is ready to go deeper into the energetic roots of your business, your wealth, your feminine power, visit Myra Swan Kotze. There's something waiting for you there. In our next episode, we're burning the blueprint and creating a business that actually feels like you. But for now, protect your energy, honor your field, and walk as her now. Thank you for tuning into Elevated Woman. If today's episode activated something in you, share it, tag me, or come say hi in the DMs. And if you're ready to go deeper, head to myraswankotze.com to grab your free gift or explore the offers aligned with your next level. Until next time, own your power, claim your wealth, and rise as the elevated woman you came here to be.